Welcome back to the RealFemSapien YouTube channel where I give cultural commentary. And this video is part 2 of my reaction to Kevin Samuels' viral video, Average at Best. This is the video that put Kevin Samuels on the map as well as the manosphere. And to be quite honest, this video shouldn't have gone viral. It shouldn't have. But the woman depicted in the video was allowed to live in delusion for far too long.
Yes, queen! Yes, queen! Yes, queen!
But she's not the only one. There's a lot of women out there that are currently in the moment living in delusion because they are not getting the honest, accurate feedback that they need to get the romantic outcomes that they're desiring. Ladies, think about it. How often do we get lied to, especially by our girlfriends? Your husband's on the way. You're beautiful as you are. He's coming. You don't have to change a thing about you. Yes, queen, slay. He doesn't deserve you. The reason why you're single is because these men can't handle you. It's a lie. It's a cope. The reason why men don't want you is because you won't listen to them. Men are the ones that are shopping, buying the product. It's the same with the inverse. Women are the ones that are also out there competing for men. That's why men often want to know what we find attractive in them. However, I think that women kind of have a hard time articulating that. I think we know what we like. Not sure that we know what we want. In any case, this video did go viral because he had the nerve to have, sadly, an uncommon conversation with a 35-year-old woman. How does it get like this? If you like this content, make sure you can make thumbs up, subscribe down below, and hit the notification bell. Before we get started, let's give a big shout out to our video's sponsor, Tiege Hanley. Gentlemen, your face is your business card. Probably the first thing you want to fix if you're going to go out there and start dating is going to be your mug. Get rid of the acne, the dirt, and the grime, especially if you have a beard. And if you don't have the products that are cutting it, amazing, because I have a solution for you. In the description down below, you will find a link with a discount code for your first box with Tiege Hanley with a free gift. Ladies, if you're physically active and tired of paying the pink tax with your crappy face products, go ahead and also give Tiege Hanley a try. You don't have anything to lose besides the acne and the grease that's on your forehead. Give it a try. Give it a try. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of the dirt and grime on your skin, a 2-time per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of dead skin cells, especially for you gentlemen out there who have beards. We also have an AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun. Women are not the only people who get wrinkles. Gentlemen, you need to protect your skin as well. We have included in the level 1 system a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. All right, guys, we are picking up right where we left off. Let's boogie.
To get on his program,
depending on his age.
See what I mean? See what I mean? This goes so deep for black women.
New Eurekan women too. New Eurekan women too.
They will even. Should have been an easy question. No, I would not want my son to bring. I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer. That's why I sat up. That is bullshit. You should want the best for your son.
Of course.
But and are you thinking?
You can see Kevin's forehead vein popping out. Got the Myron Gaines forehead vein going on.
Back up.
If he brought home a woman, yes, I feel like I'm the exception to the rule. But
no, you're not. That's the problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life is proven to you that you're not.
My love life is not that good. I agree with you.
That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level.
This is true. This is true. I say it all the time. Exceptions are for exceptional people. If you want to be outside of the statistical norm, things that are a positive aspect in life to be out of the statistical norm, you first have to familiarize yourself with the statistics so you can recognize how to avoid it, work around it, and do the opposite. But a lot of us just lie to ourselves. Well, I'm different. I'm special. No, Majority of us are not special. I know for a fact 73.6% of the American population is not special because that is the percentage of Americans that are overweight, to include obesity. You want to be an exception to the rule, you can lose some weight, you can be professionally accomplished, you can get married, you can have babies, you can be financially well off, you can get a high education. There's a lot of things that you can do to be that little higher tier in society. Everybody wants to be in the top of the social hierarchy, but not everybody wants to do the work. And I get that. I don't want to do the work either. Back to Kevin.
That are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
Why is it so? From my point of view, I feel like I get what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls. Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
Bullshit. I'm 51 and I can't beat them off with a stick.
I'm laughing in 27-year-old married to 50-year-old. Y'all, it's true. It's true. I think that the most attractive men in the gym are the men that are in their late 40s. And that's because I don't think it takes much to be physically fit as a young man in his prime, 18 to 24. Honestly, you should be. You really should be. You should be able to wear a paper bag and make it look good. Sadly, 73.6% of the American population is not about it. But yeah, it's not a fun fact. I would say that most young 20 to 22-year-old women probably are not relationship minded, but it doesn't mean that they're not going to shoot their shot for the bedroom, you know?
That's another one on you lies. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
So can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do you feel like a woman like me?
Uh-huh. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
Would I rate myself?
Just your face.
My face, when I wake up, 5, but when I put myself together, 6.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Dress size.
I'm sorry?
Your dress size.
A 3.
Okay. So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men. They tend to get average men.
So,
stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Breathe and digest. You're 35 years old and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women.
And it's not fun. It is not fun at all. Y'all, it's rough out here because we know that men become, women simply are. We're born with our value. But what if you're born not a physically attractive woman? I mean, my goodness, even Eleanor Roosevelt, one of her greatest regrets in life was not being born more beautiful. And this is a woman who broke glass ceilings. It would be nice to get the free stuff, the free rent, the free oil change, the free bag. It would be nice. But some of us are simply not blessed with a genetic lottery. It's not a fun truth. I don't like it. You ladies watching, you probably don't like it. But it is a truth nonetheless.
Off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But you please don't make me say it.
I really just wanted some advice. I love your.
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but.
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that. Okay. Average looking women.
Yo, what's she doing on her phone? What are you doing on your... Ma'am, why are you on your phone? You trying to find them likes on Instagram? Sis, come on. I don't know.
Average looking woman who's older. Average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son. Average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one.
And she's kind of acting like a teenager. I don't like what you're telling me, so I'm going to play on my phone. I'm going to play on my phone while you tell me this thing that I don't want to hear. Look, man, but it's not like she got here on accident. I want to make something abundantly clear. I do not feel bad for older women who end up single. I get it. Relationships are hard. Don't get me wrong. But do you understand the amount of men that she had to say no to make it to 35 and be single? I had a 40-year-old ex-cheerleader, I think ex-NFL cheerleader, DM me talking about, I want to be a wife. I'm like, how did you fumble the play? You a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10. What? Why are you single at 40? Because at this point, the men that she's looking for are already married, or she doesn't like that they have kids, or they are looking at younger women. I'm like, the beauty is wasted on the undeserving. Give it to the smart chicks. I'm telling y'all, that's why I think Miami is a beautiful place. You could be born a beautiful woman and achieve greatness in this capitalist society. It's amazing. Amazing. Back to it.
And you're making, I mean, I don't want to have to go there, but when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
I could tell you why. Because they're not sexy. I said it.
Sometimes I feel like in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in.
Well, then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone, straight up, because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities. And that's the reality. Men don't care about your money. Not the kind of men that you want. We don't care about your money. It ain't ours. We care about the fact that you are older and you got kids and you're average. And your reality of your life has showed you that. You don't have the kind of men that you want knocking on your door trying to find you. See, what we've done in this country, this world, is we've told women like yourself that you can have it all, and you got a Prince Charming who's 6 feet tall, 6-figure income, jawline, all this other kind of stuff. And I'm sorry, man. No. Most people get average people, especially average people. And you're an average person. I mean, let's be real. You're not running Microsoft. You got a pet grooming business.
I'm honestly surprised that Kevin let this call go on for so long, considering that she was on her phone. And look, ladies, look. Y'all could say, oh, Kevin shouldn't have done her like that, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Aly, you should be nicer to your female callers, blah, 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 blah. I called into Kevin's show, and I looked stupid. Okay? It was something that I did. I hit the button. I hit the call button. That's the first time I went viral. A lot of people don't know that. That was when I had 300 followers on Instagram. He basically told me that my husband was never going to marry me. Although, I think Kevin was probably actually saying some very solid things. I also think there was entertainment value. You know, you don't get the views and the clicks if you're just nice. Talk about, hey girl, come over here. Let me listen to your problems. No, you gotta go for the jugular. And he went for mine. It's okay though. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I've overcome. I'm just saying, y'all click the link Y'all call in and then complain about the consequences. The internet never forgets. Never.
You've been making 6 figures for the last 3 years. Okay. But if I'm looking at you, if I looked at you and I took all that off of you, all the eyelashes and all the hair, what do you look like under there?
I mean, I look the same. I'm just.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
False. I have extensions. I have gotten significantly more beautiful. I did not look like this before. I'm also wearing makeup. How you gonna look the same? It's impossible. The delusion. Silver 9000.
I'm sorry?
No, you don't. You don't look the same because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
So, what is your advice for women that?
All right, I'll tell you my advice, man, because you're not listening to me. This is why I always recommend you need therapy. People think most of us in the Black community need therapy, but you're not dealing with reality. I asked you about your child's father, and you couldn't answer me. But it doesn't sound like you're too proud of him. What kind of student is your child?
He's an A student.
Does he have any behavioral problems?
No, he actually got a YouTube channel, and he's trying.
I don't need no. But where is it? But his daddy is still. If his daddy is alive, does he have a relationship with his father?
Yeah, he does.
Then what's your issue with him?
He's not business minded like my father and my uncle. And
then why did you choose to make a baby with him before you got married?
Young and dumb. I was 16.
Exactly, and that cost. See? Yeah. That young and dumb shit, let me stop you right here. That young and dumb shit you Black women throw out as if it's supposed to get... Listen and listen well, women. Young and dumb is not a get out of jail free card. It doesn't go woof and change the fact. You still have to carry that consequence. And men are not rushing up to be stepfathers to 13-year-olds. What would be better is if you honestly sat down and asked yourself, what value can I bring to a man?
I think the worst thing about it is women will be so nonchalant about who is their baby daddy. They're just like, well, I did what I did. I made him a father, but I would like better than the man I allowed to enter my womb. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I know women can pull it off. Do not get me wrong. Do not get it twisted, because the reality is that only 1 in 3 and 1 in 5 men is even having sex. These single mothers really do pull dudes. Is it the guy that they want? Is it their first choice? Probably not. But I would argue that it's unethical and quite greedy to desire better than the man you made a father. That's my opinion.
And I know that what I can.
Well, all right. What value? What is it?
What is it? I can help him with his business. I'm very business minded on the end of helping organize. And I plant into planting my own garden, so I can definitely plant into.
What type of husband cares about the fact that you can garden? I could put some seeds in the ground too. Also, we got a grocery store. Like, ladies, it's not a selling point. You can say you have domestic hobbies. That's kind of cute. Have a couple of them, but I can garden. What? It's not that hard. It's a 4th, 5th grade science experiment. You get the little egg carton, put the dirt, you put the seed, put it in the windowsill, put a little water on it. Sis, 10-year-olds are doing it. You ain't special.
improving my etiquettes with just self-improvement and working on myself. And
ma'am, at 35 years old, here's what you told me. I can help him with his business. Due respect, ma'am. And I mean no disrespect, but 20 to 30% of people own businesses. What about the 70 to 80% of men who don't own them? That means that doesn't matter. That means nothing to the average man. Then the next thing you said, I can plant. Ma'am,
that means nothing to most people because we go to grocery stores.
Kevin have my bag. Thank you, Kev. Thank you, Kev. Big ups. Big ups.
Then you say self-improvement. I gave you a shot at saying what you have to offer to men, and you said nothing that we value.
What do you value? What do you?
Book a session. I'm not doing this. Nope. I'm done. I've tried to go around, but this has happened. The older you ladies get, the more you get set in your ways. Book a session because I don't want to do this in public, man. Because you seem like a sweet woman, but you're not getting it.
You're being so mean.
I'm not being. Don't tell me I'm being mean. I'm about to be mean. I get tired of you broads telling me I'm being mean because you cannot handle the goddamn truth. You called my show on a day that you ain't even supposed to be here, and I honored the call and sat here and tried to help you, and I'm telling me I'm being mean. Get the fuck out of my phone. I'm tired of y'all doing this shit.
So relatable. So relatable. I hope Kevin is up there in heaven right now cracking up with me. It is so relatable. Women will call into these shows not realizing just how socially uncouth they are on the call. Had a woman call her the other day. She had the audacity to say that she wanted to shoot her shot, then change her mind about shooting her shot live on air, then come around after the fact talking about, I wanted to give advice. Ma'am, it's my show. It's my call-in show, my advice show. I don't need a sidekick. And then after all that was said and done, she made a fool of herself, coming out, running her mouth in the comment section. Guys, sometimes we just take L's. It's okay. Life humbles everybody. Everyone gets humbled in life. Just take the L and keep it pushing, because women, when you try to get the last word, a lot of y'all are not making logical arguments. Talking about, well, you know, how do you even think this platform's gonna go with a joke, da-da-da-da-da. And you just basically bully people, insult people, and put down the platform, put down the person, put down their work, but you don't put down yourself. So, you're the only one that's immune. Everybody else gotta